After 5 months of construction in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, the Pittsburgh Library's doors are set to open soon. The renovation included portions of the first floor of Masters Hall as a new social lounge, academic administration suite and tower newsroom, and a state-of-the-art high-tech library and digital resource center. In an email sent out by head of upper school Peter Newcomb on April 22nd, the school stated that, barring extenuating circumstances, the work on the project would be completed in September.
As the COVID situation deteriorated in the May and April period in the New York City area, we were concerned that even though all of our design work had been done, and even though all of the money had been raised for this project, that we might have to wait for another year to do it.
Despite the initial worries, the construction began on schedule. But as has been the case for many projects begun during the pandemic, global scarcity of materials and supply chain delays posed challenges. The school's millwork vendor also had to close down for a period of time after a COVID-19 outbreak within their community.
The delays that we faced have tended to be later in the project execution, very specific materials that only a very small number of shops could actually make. So you're dependent upon them. And some of those shops actually did encounter COVID within their communities. And that was also potentially the cause of delay.
Marks explained how the school dealt with this news.
We're compassionate and we're powers for good in the world. So when someone said to us, our team is sick, our first question, we hope everyone is all right. What can we do to support you? And then what can we do to get the job back on track?
The team is proud of how they've navigated the COVID-related challenges.
It's pretty remarkable that we renovated 2 floors of Masters Hall. It has been a really good example of good collaborative teamwork. There was a Harkness sort of feel to all of it, I should add, because all of those voices were at the table to get this done.
When asked for their thoughts on the renovations to the library, students expressed excitement.
I think it looks really cool, like the space, just like the lighting, the seating, everything looks really cool, and I just can't wait for it to be done.
But were frustrated with the lack of communication on the opening date of the new spaces.
Yeah, it's kind of like, there's a sense of suspense all the time, like we never know when it's going to open.
Biddle clarified the timeline.
The final step for us will be to review with some of the members of our health advisory team exactly how we can launch student use.